Mic checker. Chicka, chicka, chicka. It's not some, baby. Yeah. A one time, baby. What? For your mind, baby. Yeah. We gon' shine, baby. And what we do, we gon' grind, baby. Yeah. What? And this is another episode. So. Swingers After Dark. And this is your host. Not some, baby. Here we go. What's good, family? You know, a lot of dudes think that the game is over once they get the pussy. Like, it's over, it's done, finito. You know? But my thing is this. Okay, if you want to get to know this chick beyond a one night stand, if you really like this chick, you feeling this chick, what you gonna do? Do you know how to make a woman happy? Do you know how to make a woman submit to you? Do you know how to make a woman respect you and your manhood? Do you know what it is to be a man? You understand me? It's like, do you know the dynamic of a man and woman relationship? Are you a traditionalist? Or are you just on some, we gonna freestyle this shit? You understand? And there's no accident that 50% of marriages, ends up in divorce. Ends in divorce. You know, it's no accident because people want instant gratification. They want it quick. They want this. They want that. They want it fast. They want that minute rice. Like, get a bowl, put some water in it, put it in the microwave, and ding, you got your fucking rice. Everybody want instant oatmeal. Everybody want instant gratification. Everybody want it now. People don't want the patience. People don't want to get to know each other. People don't want to know each other and accept each other in their totality. And that's why you got a lot of breakups, separations, divorce. The divorce rate is high as fuck because people don't want to get to know their mate. They don't want to go through the process. They want everything now and quick. And when it's like dudes, they emphasize more so on getting her phone number, getting some pussy, getting some ass, getting some buns, getting some snatch. But once you get that pussy, what's next? It's like, do you know how to treat this woman? How can you treat her good? How can you make her happy? How can she make you happy? Do you know yourself? How do you know what type of questions to ask her? How do you know how to react in certain situations when she try to test you? Are you a doormat? Do you know how to put this woman in check without being belligerent, without feeling the need to put your hands on her? A lot of dudes, they don't know that because they so busy trying to get the pussy to the point where they don't know how to handle a relationship. They don't even know manhood. They never went through a rites of passage because they never had that mentor and that strong male figure to show them what it is to be a man and to live in their masculinity comfortably. They never had that because all they worry about is fucking and getting sex on some primitive shit. That's very animalistic. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of males, young men, they need to go through that rites of passage to go from boy to man. But they skip over that rites of passage and then they wonder why they got to pay child support for the next 18 years because nobody told them which signs to look for. And when you reach a certain age, a lot of red flags become deal breakers. But a lot of dudes don't know that because they so busy on getting pussy. It's like, is the game really that fucked up? Is your self-esteem really that fucked up where your only focus is to get ass, it's to get buns, it's to get snatched, it's to get twat, it's to get pussy, it's to get that box? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are your goals? What is the end game? What is the purpose of being with this woman? You understand me? Do you know the relationship dynamic? Because you don't want to get to a point where you get in a relationship with a woman and then you're like a deer stuck in headlights because you don't know how to deal with certain situations that may arise. Because 90% of things that happen to you in life is about how you react to it. It's about how you react to certain things. And if nobody never taught you anything, if they didn't teach you inference, because it's not easy to teach inference, if they did not teach you inference or vet you on how to go through certain situations, trials and tribulations, or you don't have wise counsel to, guide you through certain things with your woman, then everything is a fucking wash. You're going to get divorced or you're going to break up before you get to the fucking engagement. And then when you divorce, it's like, okay, you're back to square one and you didn't learn anything. So you're going to keep going through breakup, heartbreak, and this, that, and the third because you don't know where you got to work in yourself because the only thing you worry about is getting pussy. Nobody taught you anything. Nobody taught you life beyond the birds and bees. You feel me? And that's what this podcast is about. I really don't talk about, getting pussy and this, that, and the third. I may talk about that every once in a while, but this is really about, self-improvement, self-mastery. So you won't get caught up in the okie doke. A lot of these chicks are full of shit and they're bad for your health. At the same time, you have a lot of women out there who are solid. They're solid as a fucking rock. You know what I'm saying? They'll be your rib. You got a lot of ride and die chicks out there. And you got to know the difference between a queen and a fucking peasant. A lot of you dudes, y'all getting y'all dick hard for fucking peasants, and then you want to say bitches ain't shit, I hate women because your dating habits are fucked up. No, motherfucker. It's not that women ain't shit, it's your dating habits ain't shit. Because you trying to project your idea of what a woman should be upon a woman who doesn't even deserve that. They don't even know how to be women because they're not taught to how to be women, just like no man taught you how to be a fucking man. So it's a whole fucking conundrum because nobody knows everything. It's the fucking blind leading the blind. So my podcast, speaking for myself, my podcast is more than getting pussy, dating, courting. I'm telling you what to do in certain situations. You can either take it or leave it. What resonates with you, you keep, and what doesn't resonate, then leave it. This is like a restaurant. When you go to a restaurant, you get your favorite foods or you get what you want to order. You may not order everything in a fucking restaurant because everything doesn't resonate to you. You may not eat pork. You may not eat meat. You may just want a fucking salad. So that's what my podcast is about. It's a take it or leave it thing. Because my thing is this. I'm going to give you the jewels, the morsels, the gems, the advice, the suggestions, and you should take that to benefit yourself. You understand me? You may not agree with everything that I say, and that's okay. I can live with that. But here's the thing, as long as somebody else can get you to the path that I'm striving to get you to, then that's fine. I'm cool with that. And if I can help you out, assist you in your path, then I'm cool with that too. It's about getting to the destination where you want to go. And there are different ways to get to that destination. And if you want to go through me, that's fine. You understand me? Because I'm not going to steer you to the wrong direction. Like life is more than pussy and sex. Because it's like, how you going to deal with a stalker? How you know how to deal with a stalker chick? How you know if this chick is crazy? What are some signs to know that this bitch is crazy as batshit to the point where I don't give a fuck if she got nice ass, titties, she looks good, she's a fucking supermodel. You do not need to fuck with her because she's bad for your health. It's like you under hypnosis because you feel like this is the best looking chick that you can get. And it's like, dude, when you know your worth, you could get 100 times better than what you think you can get. You understand me? It's about knowing your worth and your value as a fucking man. You understand me? You got to look at the lion through the mirror, not a fucking kitten. You understand me? And that's what's wrong with you dudes. You dudes don't have the confidence to know that you're doing women a fucking favor to talk to them because you know your worth, you know your value. You're in the prime of your life as an established man. So when she fucks with you, she know that she's fucking with a winner. And that's how you got to think. You have to, treat yourself like you're a winner. First work on yourself, work on your personality, work on your, on your mental flaws. Get rid of them demons, destroy them demons. So you can strive to be who you want to be in life, to be the greatest version of yourself. And then once you got your mental and your emotional intelligence on point, then you strive to build yourself, build your career. Fuck these broads, fuck these chicks. Work on yourself because women are always going to be here. It's about working on yourself, fixing yourself, knowing your flaws, turning that flaw into a strength. Work on the skill or trade. Get a career. Don't get a fucking job. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting a job because we need a lot of people in the service industry. We need the people in the service industry. But if you're the type of person who you want to go beyond getting a job, you want a career, then what makes you happy? Find out what makes you happy and capitalize on that. Work on yourself first. Because guess what? Money is not everything. Money is not going to bring happiness. But hey, that's how men keep score. We keep score by our bank accounts. That's how we keep score. The money keeps score. That's tangibles. That's a tangible. A lot of people say, I'm in love. I love her. But how can you measure love? What is love? You don't even know what love is. How can you measure love? You measure love by doing for your mate the same way that your mate could do for you. You understand me? It's a give and take situation. One hand washes the other. And not for nothing, if you want a happy relationship, a woman doesn't want to be with a broke motherfucker. You know, infidelity and finances are the top 2 reasons why people break up and divorce. So make sure that your pockets are on swole. Your bank account is stacked. Especially, you know, a lot of divorces and breakups happen during a pandemic because everybody's stressed. Everybody's struggling financially because they didn't keep something for a rainy day. So now people hate each other. They hate looking at each other because, for one, nobody had a financial lifeboat. Nobody did not financially keep themselves on point. And 2, they really didn't like each other anyway. The husband didn't like the wife because he's using her for whatever benefits that he wants. And the wife is using the husband because she don't want to be alone. So people are just with each other for their own benefits. People are with each other just to get a fucking label. A man and woman, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend label, and they don't even like each other because they living through instant gratification. It was about sex, and when your foundation is built on sex, it's gonna crumble. Sex should not be the foundation of your fucking relationship. It's quicksand. You're not gonna go anywhere. Your foundation should be loving your mate, loving what that mate brings to your life. How is this person valuable to your life? What value does this person brings to your life that you can measure? You cannot measure love unless somebody's bringing something to the table. Either you built the table or somebody else built the table for you to add on to you, for you to supplement and complement whatever they built so y'all could build together. You know, it's about measuring your relationship because each year should be a building block for happiness. If y'all end at the same spot, then y'all not going anywhere, and you need something to measure. You can measure money. People want to say, well, money is not everything. Money is the root of all evil. Shit. Money ain't the root of all evil. People's intentions to use their money is the root of all evil. Shit. Give me $1 million, goddamn it. I know what to do with it. You understand me? I know what to do with it. You know? And that's why, listen, you have a lot of dudes, they chasing pussy. You have a lot of dudes that are chasing pussy so much, and then they wonder why they're broke because they tricking their money, spending money on chicks who would not give them the time of day if they did not have money. You understand me? It's like, dude, why are you spending money on chicks who wouldn't even fuck with you if you were broke? You know, you should get with women who you know who will get with you if you were broke or if you were struggling. Because let's say you may go through a fucked up situation like this pandemic. Now y'all beefing because she really didn't fuck with you. She was fucking your car. She was fucking your house. She was fucking your watch. She wasn't fucking you. She was fucking your status. You understand me? You gotta know if this woman is gonna be a ride or die chick. And then when she's a ride or die chick, when you know she's a ride or die chick, then you know you're comfortable to go after your dreams. You could be her workhorse. To bring home the bacon, to bring home the meat and potatoes, to bring home the money to better your lives. And that's what this is all about. Anybody could get pussy. A fucking retard could get pussy. A homeless man could get pussy if he got the right dough. But it's about knowing yourself, knowing your manhood, knowing your masculinity, knowing what to do. If this shit cuss you out, if she calls you all types of bitches and faggots, what you gonna do? If she calls you out your name, what you gonna do? Are you gonna slap her or are you gonna leave her alone? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you have dudes staring hard at your lady? Are you gonna lash out or are you gonna grab her ass and kiss her in front of them to show them, yeah, motherfucker, this is my woman. Now what? You know? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when this chick spends all your money without your permission? She runs through your fucking credit card. Max out your credit cards. What you gonna do? Or how could you prevent that situation? Because prevention is better than a fucking cure. So how do you know if you're dealing with a woman who's really after your assets and not after you? How you gonna know if this chick is really the chick who she says she is? How do you know if this chick is crazy? You know what I'm saying? What to do if she's flirting with your homeboys or with your homies? What you gonna do? You know? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when she have crazy ass relatives? Crazy ass family? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when she tests you, asks you certain things? Like for an example, my main squeeze, I was supposed to come to her crib, her house, on a Saturday. But she asked me, she was testing me. she asked me, she was like, are you still coming over? Are you coming over? Do you want to come over Tuesday instead of Saturday? I purposely said I'm coming over the next Tuesday instead of that Saturday. And she was like, oh, that was the wrong answer. You said you was coming Saturday. And now you're saying you're coming Tuesday. See, shit like that, women test you. Because I said I was coming that Saturday after not seeing her for a week. But instead, I said I was going to come Tuesday because she gave me that option. But in reality, she wanted me to come that Saturday, like how I said I was going to come. So a woman may give out suggestions just to test you, just to see if you want to really be with her or you're a man of your word. And she was like, you failed the test. No, it's not that I failed the test. I wanted to know if you were testing me because I did have intentions to come that Saturday. But since you want to be a hard ass, I'm going to come that Sunday. Now what? It's shit like that. A lot of women give you the shit test. I just want to know, tell you fellas that life is more than pussy. You got to understand a woman in her totality. Get the knowledge and wisdom and understanding about a woman, because if you don't know your woman, then you don't have shit. You don't know who you're dealing with. And if you don't know who you're dealing with, then you're going to be unhappy because you're going to be surprised at everything. Whatever your woman do should not be a surprise. You should know your woman inside and out, even if she doesn't tell you her deepest, darkest secrets. Because if somebody doesn't tell you their secrets, their actions and their words will expose whatever they're going through. You feel me? Whatever they say is going to expose whatever is happening, their deepest, darkest secrets. So, fellas, I just wanted to holler at y'all for a minute. It's you really have to boss up, baby. You have to boss up and talk to. Just listen. People reveal themselves through a conversation. If it's not a conversation, they'll reveal themselves through body language. What their mouth doesn't say, their body will reveal. And who can you trust? Only time reveal. You dig? So take baby steps. Don't be in a hurry to marry this chick, to get in a relationship with this chick. Like, take your time. Baby steps. Go on your own time. Don't rush into anything, because when you rush into something that you're not really sure you want to be in or be a part of, then you're going to be unhappy. You're going to be like, damn, what did I get myself into? And you're not going to be a happy camper. You understand me? So it's about knowing what you want and finding out if this woman is really for you. You feel me? And it's about knowing yourself as a man, be comfortable in your masculinity, knowing yourself as a man, and knowing that if I bring something to the table, or if I build this table, is she going to make me happy? What is this woman going to bring to the table that I built, or the table that I set up? What can she bring to my life? What value can she bring to my life without sex, besides sex? You know what I'm saying? Because if this woman is not bringing anything valuable to your life, then you're just paying for pussy. You're just paying for sex. Real talk. And you pretty much got a prostitute for a wife. And on that note, this has been another episode of Swingers After Dark, and this is your host, Not Some, baby. Check out my website at www.notsomeblaze.com. That's www.nahsunblaze.com. And check out my ebook, You, Me, Us, Them, The Swinger Manifesto. It's on Nook, Kindle, iBooks, Google Play. Go get it. Shoot me an email at swingpodcast@gmail.com. That's swingpodcast@gmail.com. And hit me up with any questions and or concerns that you may have. Rate, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. You dig? And on that note, until next time, peace.